Hello, friends. So, we're back in the aisle, and we have a lot of Recode stuff once again to go over, because we've got some kill animations and a bunch of other stuff. I guess the cat's out of the bag with the kill animations and eating things whole and all kinds of stuff, and well, Trike's being able to gore creatures onto their horns. There's a lot of stuff, so we're gonna cut out a gameplay and just jump into all the Recode stuff, because there's a butt ton of stuff. There's too much. Oh god, it's so much. All right, I'll see you guys in a second once we're done with the Recode stuff. So first, in no particular order, we move into packs getting an increased damage buff on a specific dinosaur and what they had to say about that.
Particular animal that his pack is hunting that's like this animal in particular, and you'll get a damage boost against it, but it gives away your position, kind of like it does like the full raptor call, kind of like the really extended one in Jurassic Park. But the thing is that when you start doing the call, your entire pack starts calling it with you. So it's like wolves howling in the distance. So you know it's like, oh shit, raptors are about to light something up.
This is from spam calling. You actually begin to lose your ability to broadcast and make sounds.
Oh, is he out of breath? Yeah, he is. We actually f***ing made it so you could go out of breath as a goddamn animal. Are you f***ing kidding me?
No more endless spam call, praise be.
Now we move into Camouflage.
I really think we're gonna do something with the dinosaurs that let them camouflage themselves as something else. Oh, that would be too f***ing cool.
Pardon, repeat that?
Just dinosaurs that can camouflage themselves as something else. I also wanted to have it where it's like certain herbivores or carnivores. If your vision's based on movement, when a dinosaur stops moving, you don't see it anymore.
Ooh.
So this one could get really tricky really fast. Giving a creature camouflage is obviously gonna be it's gonna be hard, because people are gonna argue the realism idea versus the actual in-game implementation of the idea, and camouflage in general. Like, you know, people were like, oh, the Rex can't see you unless you move. Its eyes are based on movement, and it turns out that wasn't true. T-Rex actually had some incredible eyesight. Like, it could probably see you from a couple football fields away. Like, it was ridiculous. Cool idea, but I think a lot of people who advocate for realism are gonna have big issues with it. Personally, I won't, because I know it's just a game. This is just a random clip I wanted to show you guys that shows a little bit more of Hope Island. A lot of vegetation. Oh, there's a ton.
Okay, now explain why the big trees don't have hitboxes, because I literally spawned them without collision on them.
Now we move into the idea of free looking. We need this badly.
Oh, we're getting free look too. So when you're running around, like in, you know, like DayZ and Arma and shit, when you're running, just hold down left alt, you can look around while still moving in the direction you want.
Yeah, we need that really bad. Here we get a better look at the island again, but it's not finalized, obviously. We can see some of the new custom foliage and trees. It's lagging a little bit, but that's not on my end, that's on the stream's end. And we can see down here, big valley. Still leads down. Sure, that's going to cause bone break if you jump off. The raptor looks so small in the grass. Here is more of the Utah calling.
I just love the fact that there's going to be multiple islands.
This was just some work on the compy. I'm not really sure what he's setting up here. I feel like it's just the bones and stuff, maybe, but I don't know. Regardless, we get to see some of the compy. Let me skip through here. Right here, there we go. So we get to see a little bit more of the compy and them setting them up, but it's no animations or anything just yet. Here's the trike trying to make its tail go through a rock.
I mean, Donnie, now to put this to the test, we gotta put a Diplodocid in.
Okay. First off, shut the f*** up.
You know you want it.
Second off, I asked that specific tail question in the dev meeting for that exact phrase that I knew would be coming out of someone's asshole ass mouth. So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, fuck it, why not? Go ahead.
Alright.
You get to ask Jarell to throw it on the ass end of your fucking list.
It's in there.
Damn, so Diplo. That's cool. They've also started working on the Triceratops and having it walk through environments.
God, I just love the way he turns. Just a little hippity hop.
Hell yeah! Hippity hop.
Look at him.
I hadn't seen that before.
Oh, you haven't seen the hippity hop? Where he wants to turn? Hey!
Yeah.
He gets all hippity hoppity.
Starting off with a adult Utah carrying what appears to be a baby Utah. Now, I don't know if this is a mechanic for just carrying live young, or if this is anything smaller than you can be carried around. I do believe I saw something about this a while ago, stating they were testing the carrying and eating alive mechanics for a compy, but I don't know if this in particular is the case. This is the work in progress of the new Herrera, which is being reworked and has a little throat dangly thing right here. Kinda dig it, to be honest with you. It looks pretty cool. Now we move into tail physics. All right, whipping around, doing his little thing. And I got a Triceratops there too, which will be testing things out like the Pounce. And you're in for a little bit of a surprise, but you know, seems like the tail is a little bit buggy when it goes into objects, but it doesn't seem like it's trying to go through, or it'll limit itself. Now here is a video of the pounce mechanic on a large creature. Going on the side, and it's on the trike. So pounce is obviously confirmed to be back. However, it's going to be a bad time for this guy when he tries to pounce on the horns. Now, I know you're disappointed. You're not going to be disappointed in a second. Not going to be disappointed because this is also an outcome. You can get gored, and then you stay on the horns of the trike for a period of time. However, I can confirm right now, you do end up falling off at some point. It just automatically removes you from the trike's head. I don't know if you have the option to just walk around with... Oh, doggo. Okay. I don't know if you get the option... Hang on, I'll be right back. I don't know if you get the option to just walk around with a dead Utahraptor on your horns. That'd be pretty sick, though. This is a video clip of a baby trike being pounced, I assume, by a Utahraptor, but you can't see the Utahraptor yet because they're working on the animation separately. And, well, the caption, I believe, is, aren't you going to save your baby or something? And also, the textures are random. They're not finalized. This isn't the final product. Now we move on to compies being pounced by the Utahraptor, which was most recently developed. You pounce it. Now, obviously, it's a work in progress, but the idea is you pounce on it, you crush it, and then you grab it with your mouth, or maybe you just run by and pick it up and, you know, crunch down on it. But this is body carrying in general. Now I have some text from Don's stream. Are you clans discussing realism in a game that has 9-foot-tall cannibals? Shut up. So, pretty valid point. Not gonna lie. 9-foot-tall cannibals are scary. I also took the liberty of ripping this down from Don and uploading it to Twitter. And it is official Isle merch. They are doing some test runs, from what I understand. And I'll just take I'll take 10 of everything, you know? Because I would like to have 10 of everything. For reasons, of course. If you get into a bad spawn on this map, rest in peace. No, new spawn system, including trying to put people as close as we can with their selected groups. Now, this spawn system, I believe, is a spawn system where you spawn in a cage in the sky and you plummet down to the ground, and then you parachute, obviously, at some point so you don't die of, you know, fall damage. But I don't know if they're still working on that or not, but that's what I do know of the new spawn system thus far. And finally, there's a problem here. The island is not on fire out of 10. I'm sure I have something that can fix that, which I know for a fact Don does have something that can fix that because I've seen him work on fire mechanics before for the Isle. Anyways, we're jumping into some pictures now, and there's a little bit more text too, obviously, but this is the Dinosaur compared to a Hypospino and all those others. Now, this was shown a long time ago, and I don't know if this is still planned or not to have it this big. But it should give you an idea of what they were planning, and hopefully they still are planning. A fully grown Dino will not play with a Spino because arms. Spino destroys just about everything in water. This is basically talking about how the game is even more optimized, so it doesn't reduce the minimum specs, but it should run better for those of you who are running the Isle currently, which I'm looking forward to. This is from Kissin, and it's basically stating they're not giving timelines because it is really dangerous to given mod mentality, and if they miss the deadline, well, people will snap and turn pretty nasty pretty fast. But they do plan to have a QA build out by the end of January this month, and a public build sometime in February, but it's all subject to change. This is just stating that once they have the Utah complete and all of its features are complete, it's going to be easy for them to set up all the other creatures because they don't have to constantly reinvent the wheel in order to make them work. This is just them explaining what creatures they would like to have out in the first public build, but it is subject to change as well. Some more reiteration on Utah being the base. We build the mechanics using the Utah, and then we just plug in the appropriate dinosaur to that feature. So the Utah being ready means any number of creatures can be ready as well. Just a note, it's not like it was before when we literally had to rebuild everything for each dino. So they're streamlining everything and connecting everything up. I think that's a smart move. This is a picture of the new Herrera as shown by Little Bardo. Unfortunately, I couldn't actually find the source for this. When I Google search it, the image comes up as Tyrannosaurus, but obviously it's not a T-Rex, right? No, it's not. And then there was a talk about forest fires.
Forest fire, dude, we're not worried about forest fires right now. We got so much going on. We got so much going on.
So, forest fires, obviously off the table for now, but what you're looking at is a forest fire that Don had created about 2 years ago now, actually. I've spoken about this a couple times, and in all honesty, I don't see this coming to the game just yet, but I do know that it's definitely something Don has to be interested in, otherwise he wouldn't have streamed the development of an actual forest fire, which is pretty badass, and it looks really good for his first attempt at it too, so time's only going to tell what's going to happen from there, guys, but I think there's a strong possibility he's going to want to dabble into something to do with natural disasters or even fires. Here is some more gameplay of the Utah. Looks like there's a dry riverbed down there. I don't know if they'll fill that up or not. I don't know if that's supposed to be filled up or not. Damn, it looks really good. But that'd be annoying as hell. You get chased down there by a Rex. That's it. You're done. There's no way that has to be filled with water. Right? Damn, that's super badass though. Here's some more of running through a jungle doing their own thing. This continues off from the collision clip we had seen. And actually, they say something about Steam achievements.
Any fun Steam achievement ideas? Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep all of the fucking Steam achievements hidden so no one can know. You'll just have to figure them out as you go.
That's mean. Oh, it's so mean. Ah, no. This is the beach to see not much of anything. You gonna do anything, Don? Oh, it's tails quiver. Look at that. Little taps. I like that. I don't know if you guys saw that animation with the raptor or not. Scroll back if you didn't. It's sick. Here is some more map work being done. And this is actually one of the outlets that go out to the ocean for the Dinosaur to get around then on the map, which you're going to be able to see the entire map in just a moment. because the map is huge and it's actually kind of interesting to see it. Obviously this is one of the outlets where the croc will, you know, crawl out and crawl back in to get into land and inland areas. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Here's more of the raptor traveling across land. I can see some vines hanging down from the trees. You can actually really see a lot of the custom assets that they've been working on. Ignore the lag because that's actually on the stream side. That's not on my side. You can see a lot of the custom plants. You see some nice rocks there. Actually, one of those rocks was accidentally put into the game in the last update, like 8 months ago or so. This one right here, not this exact rock, but there's a rock called Pride Rock or whatever it is, anyways, on the map, and it's like it wasn't supposed to be there basically, but it is. So, you know, here's the trike going down through some bushes and, you know, doing its own thing, kind of just making its way downtown. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's some copyrighted music playing here, which I can't let you hear. So, you know, but it does involve making my way downtown, you know. So it's one of those things. And obviously, the trike doesn't have all of its new updates and stuff too in this, I don't think. This is just literally if we took our trike and then put it into the map and started walking around, that's pretty much what we have right there for now. Still cool. I like the map. And finally, this is the new map. You've got islands, one up right here. We've got one down right here. It looks like we've got like a sandbar at the edge of the map over here. We got a small island right here. It looks like a little plateau in the middle between those, and then obviously the one big section of the island. Don's just going to be going around and looking at these. I think he was doing something with the map itself and building sections. You see little sections of what I assume will be freshwater as well. Damn, it looks really good. I wish I had a copy of this map, though. I'm not sure what this stuff is supposed to be either. Like, I guess where the water is shallow? I'm assuming this is like a satellite view. It looks really good, though. I can see there's a really big pond right here. There's a really big one over here. Water's going to be a big problem over here, though, because I don't see any sections with water at all here. And if there is, I mean, it's going to be a big contested area. There's a little water pocket right here. This is going to get really challenging really fast when dinosaurs try to find water. I think their main point of contention on this map is literally the sources of water that they have. I think that's how they're going to force players to get together. I mean, a map this size too, I would imagine they'd need a really big, capable player base to be here. Oh boy, it's gonna get messy. Yeah, okay, that's it. So anyways, that is everything currently on the Recode that I have for you for now. There's a lot of stuff going into this, and it's gonna be a little while until we actually get to see a public build. And honestly, I don't even know if they're gonna make the QA deadline, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be worked on, and trying to get it done, but it's gonna take some time. By the way, I have been uploading videos simply because I'm literally snowed into my house. I can't get out to do anything. My truck can't even get out of the driveway. So, you know, I'm kind of just hanging out with Jaeger and, you know, doing my own thing, I guess, and playing games. But if you don't hear from me, assume that I've found a very cold grave, I guess. That was sad. Oh boy. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, and I will see you in the next one.